King Charles' death is suddenly trending. But before you believe the headlines, there is something very important you need to know. King Charles III has not died. So why are thousands of people suddenly searching King Charles' death? A bizarre radio mistake, a pre-recorded royal death announcement, and a new investigation have brought the story back into the spotlight. Here's what actually happened. Who is King Charles? King Charles III became Britain's monarch in September 2022, following the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. He was born on November 14, 1948, and spent decades as the heir apparent before becoming king. For much of his life as the Prince of Wales, Charles was known for his environmental campaigns, charitable work, and interest in architecture and conservation. But his reign has also attracted enormous global attention because of the size and history of the British royal family. And now, his name is trending again for a very unusual reason. Why is King Charles' death trending? The story goes back to May 19, 2026. Radio Caroline, a UK radio station, accidentally broadcast pre-recorded announcements claiming that King Charles had died. The announcement was followed by "God Save the King" and around 16 minutes of silence. Naturally, listeners were shocked, but there was one major problem. The announcement was completely false. King Charles was alive and carrying out royal duties at the time. The station later apologized and explained that a computer error had accidentally activated its prepared death of a monarch procedure. What happened inside the radio station? And this is where the story gets even stranger. According to the UK's broadcasting regulator, Ofcom, a staff member discovered the pre-recorded files while carrying out maintenance. The files were played out of curiosity, without realizing that they would go directly onto the live broadcast. Once the employee realized what had happened, they reportedly panicked and left the premises. The false announcement continued, followed by the national anthem and a lengthy period of silence. The presenter eventually returned and apologized, confirming that the report was incorrect. Ofcom later found that Radio Caroline had breached broadcasting standards, particularly around accuracy and the delay in correcting the serious mistake. Why is it trending again now? So why are people searching King Charles' death again months later? Because the story has suddenly returned to the news after the latest reporting on the Ofcom findings. The bizarre details, including the false death announcement, the national anthem, the silence on air, and the staff member's explanation, have sparked a new wave of discussion online. And because the phrase King Charles' death is so alarming, people who see it trending naturally want to know, did something actually happen to the king? The answer is no. The trend is about the false announcement and the broadcasting controversy, not an actual death. So, if you saw King Charles' death trending today, don't mistake the search trend for confirmation of a death. King Charles is alive, and the renewed attention comes from the bizarre Radio Caroline incident and the regulator's findings. What do you think? How does a pre-recorded royal death announcement accidentally end up on live radio? Tell us your thoughts in the comments. And for more breaking stories, celebrity news, royal updates, and trending topics, subscribe to TrendCatcher. This is the story behind the trend.